Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. The person that you want to be connecting with romantically, what is it that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently? This reading is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. And the time that I'm covering, the time period, is supposed to be mid-January to the end of January 2021, but time is fluid, so some of you may have already gone through this. Some of you might be going through this right now, and the rest of you may go through it in the far future. Wow, guys. Oh, good heavens. A lot of tension here. A lot of sexual tension. Okay. There's quite an assortment of cards here. Like a box of chocolates that are assorted. Many, many feelings here. Very different feelings. We have your synthesis, sexuality, relationship. Then we have doubt, beauty, growth, creativity, selfhood, and laughter under the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you, Leo. My dear Leo, I want to create more peace and harmony in this connection. Between yourself and me, there's certain things that have happened, and I don't tell you many things that go on in my heart and my mind. I've been hiding things in the shadows of this forest. There's a thick forest, and it's so thick that light does not escape from it, so I hide my emotions and feelings behind these trees. And I really don't want to come out and talk to you about it, but I know that if I don't, nothing will go anywhere. This will just stay where it is. I want to be with you sexually. I want to lie next to you. I want to hold you, hug you, smell you, squeeze you. I want to be with you intimately. And I have thought about this connection over time. And I do want a long-term committed relationship with you. But I do have my doubts. I'm doubting things may work out the way that I want because this relationship was based a lot on lust and not love. There was a lack of love and affection. And now I realize that. Now I'm starting to see how beautiful of a human being you really are. You have this ability to show me my true colors. You on the inside, you have integrity, your character, your charisma. Everything is so beautiful. And now I want to take time and get to know you better, get to know you more, learn whatever I can about you. I do feel there is so much that I can learn. I want to grow with you. Things before escalated very fast. It all happened so suddenly. I know it did. I also made it happen suddenly. But I don't want that to happen now. I want to reset things and take things slow so I can learn more about you. Learn about things that may have happened when you were a child, during your younger years. Things that scare you, things that make you happy. And what do you want to do in the far future? There are many things that I think about, and I now realize that you and I could have been in a better place. But we are not. I do feel that there is a sense of creativity. I want to create something with you. What I want to create may seem to you not so strong, because I do have a web of love. This web of love may be strong emotionally and spiritually, but will it stand the test of time? Will I be able to maintain this relationship with you if there was a storm? Would that web last the storm? Right now I see you as someone who is quite self-reliant, self-sufficient, someone who is quite independent but also defensive. I see you as someone who is single. I see you as someone who's independent, but I also see you as someone who needs someone in their life to love them. There is so much that you do. You know how to make me laugh. You make my heart happy. You make my heart dance with joy. I do feel that you and I have this unique connection, and I would like to take it further. And I don't want for it to just be based on lustful feelings and desires. I want to know you, who you really are, the right way. All right, Leo. Whoa. Yeah. It seems things got hot and heavy very fast. This may not resonate for everyone, but there's a group of you here who got into a situation that was very desirable, but it turned out more physical based, and that became a problem. Okay, I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. Wow, we have Judgment. This is second chances. That goes very well with the theme right now, because this person does want to come back into your life and not have it as such a lustful, a materialistic based relationship. They want more spiritual feelings, they want more emotions here. And the Judgment card is exactly that. Wanting a second chance, wanting things to be transparent, because there is a feeling of a spiritually divine connection now. That there's a purpose. Why were you in this person's life? The things that they've done to you, Leo, they do feel that you are now the Queen of Swords. A person who does not want to deal with the situation. A cold-hearted bitch. You're jaded. You're upset. Now, you might not even be Leo. You might have, some of you might have even gone over, you know, like, I've been there, done that. I'm not dealing with this. But this person views you as the Queen of Swords because they know what they did to you was not good, and they feel that if they were in that position, they would be the Queen of Swords as well. And what they're also feeling is very burdened with this connection, with the situation, the things that this person has done. They feel that they really, really messed up. They're not able to handle many of the things that are happening. Right now, there's too many burdens. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. 10 of Cups under the bottom of the deck. Now with the burdens here, then we have the 5 of Cups. So this person's not looking at the 2 cups behind them. They have the 2 of Cups. But they're dwelling on the past. They're regretting things that they have said, the way that they have their actions, things that they've done to you. They did not feel good about it. And they're just literally sulking. They're just so sad. They're in this bubble and they can't get out. Ultimately, what they want, and this is their plan, they're not taking any action right now, but they're thinking a lot about this and they're progressing forward. We have here the 10 of Cups. With the 10 of Cups, it does talk about this person wanting a family, a nice home, and if some of you want children, they even want children. They want the whole 9 yards. They really want a perfect future. A picture perfect. That's what they desire. And they're slowly starting to move forward with this. However, right now, I don't see too much action being taken, but there's a lot of thought being put into this. And they might even very soon make a move. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So what's holding this person back? I'm going to have a look because this person's not taking action right now. Something is holding this individual back. Let's see what that is. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. We have here the 3 of Cups. And then we have Triumph. The 3 of Cups does talk about overindulging. Ah. Yeah. You see how this person was very lustful, very materialistic in a way. This is also an issue that they're facing. There's a sense here of celebrating with people, celebrating with even women, maybe even some drinking. There's overindulgence. There's also procrastination, not wanting to move forward with this connection simply because the person is lazy. They're procrastinating. Also, it's because they don't know how to move on. They don't know what to do. If they do something, they may feel as if they're going to make a mistake. So what they're doing right now, they are overindulging and they are distracting themselves from what really matters. So there are issues here, but this person is not facing those issues. They are feeling that it is time to get back on track and it's time to fix things. So this is something that they had not thought of before, and now they're starting to think of it. But again, with the part of procrastination, they're just trying to fight the inevitable. And this is current. Then we have here triumph. Okay. The triumph card with the triumph card, it talks about this person knows that they can expand. There is a sense of expansion here. Energetically, there's a fear of expansion. This is why they're not wanting to expand their heart, their love. There's fear. So these are insecurities. And they're also feeling pessimistic, even if they're uncertain how their future will manifest. They're hoping that there is going to be a more hopeful period in the future, but there is a lot of issues here where they don't feel good enough, and they don't feel that even if they did put the effort in to fix the situation, they feel that it's not going to work out. So this is them right now. This is very different from the action cards that I just read, because over there's a desire to make things better. But right now what's happening is this person is in this mindset. This is how they're feeling right now. And this is exactly why, with the fear of expansion, this is why they're not making that move. Okay. Now, I have here Doreen Virtue's deck, Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Wow. Wowee. Recovery. After recovery, you have your abundance. Oh my God, guys. Amazing romance, spiritual romance. Yeah, no wonder you've been recovering, because this is actually taking a toll on your health. Anxiety, stress, depression. Oh my goodness. Okay, definitely this is a taking toll on your health, improving health. Well, I have a few things to say about one package that I have. Later on, I'll talk to you about that. I have to say there's a lot of love here, and the effect, Leo, that this person has had on you, I can only imagine. I mean, oh my God, there's two cards in this deck that talk about health and well-being, and you literally got both cards. There's two cards in the deck, and you got both cards. Recovery and improving health. This does mean that this connection was so intense energetically, because this is a spiritual romance, that your health was actually being affected because of this. Some of you may realize this, some of you may not have realized. Sometimes we end up stress eating, sometimes we don't eat at all. We gain weight or we lose weight. We don't know why. And it's because in the back of our minds we're sometimes thinking about this individual. And that thought, that stress, literally just eats you away energetically. Oh boy. All right, guys. So these messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So the first card is, don't worry about the situation. Your health is going to start to improve. Recovery, all the feelings that you had that were negative, you're going to start to feel better soon. You're also going to have more improved health in the coming future. There is going to be abundance in this connection. There is going to be romance, and this is a spiritual romance. Eventually, one day in the far future, this person is going to come around to you because they cannot leave you. They cannot cut this cord. This is a connection that you have had with past lives. With past lives, it is very difficult to cut any cord because your soul already has that memory of that individual. It's important for you to get more information about this person and about the issues that they're facing and about the type of connection that you're in. Because unlikely things are what it is that you think that they are. You have a certain opinion, you had a certain fantasy, a certain idea that this is the way this relationship is going to be. It's unlikely going to turn out the way that you thought it would. However, is it going to turn out good? Yes, it is. It's going to be okay. It is important for you to get more information about this individual or about the type of situation that you're in. More information can also be from the internet. Having a look at blogs, websites, relationship coaches, experts on YouTube who deal with relationships, how to communicate better, for example. This is up to you. So now here you have a choice. Leo, you can either be with this person, and simply because they're a soulmate, a twin flame, does not mean that it has to be a romantic connection in this lifetime. Sometimes they only enter our lives to teach us a small lesson or just to be there as a best friend. We don't always end up with soulmates or a twin flame in a romantic connection. Eventually what's going to happen, you're going to be much wiser than what you were before. And you will be able to take on the situation. You are ready. You're going to be ready. Now, I wanted to mention a few things here. For those of you that have felt illness and energetically feeling very weak, and energetically I mean spiritual depression, just not feeling right. If you know that it's because of this connection, and I see that if the majority of you, if you're actually resonating with this reading, and if you have felt that you have had some type of imbalance in your chakra centers, I do something called a chakra checkup. It's a package. You may email me at my email address, and you'll find that on the top banner of my page on YouTube. I have my email address there. I also have it in the description box below. You may email me and inquire about the chakra checkup, and I'll look into your chakras from a distance. I can do that distance healing. But what I do is I provide you with that information, and then I help you get rid of negative energies from your energy centers, and then also help you realign, or I like to call it reboot, your system. So it's basically flushing out everything that is negative and leaving inside all that is good. That's supposed to be there by default in your body. That's in your system. Now, I wanted to add in something else here. If some of you feel that this romance is too much for you to handle, it really is. Sometimes there are these connections that we have with people who we've had past life experiences with, there's a reason why you feel so intense. There's a reason why there's a feeling of obsession. You can't stop thinking about the person. You can feel their energy even when you're not there. You can sense them. Sometimes you can even smell them. It's the strangest thing. But there's things that happen, and if you're one of those, persons, if you're one of those individuals that actually has this intense connection, and if you don't know why, I do something called a past life reading. And in that I do look into the reasons why you have showed up together in this lifetime, what the lessons are supposed to be. Is there a karmic cycle that was supposed to take place that didn't? Or is there a cycle you need to change? Sometimes we go through repetitive patterns and we don't break that cycle. We have to adjust it a little bit to find a different result. I look into the date, I look into the place where you were. It's almost like I take you back in time. It's actually very beautiful, very interesting. It takes me a while, but once we have the results, it's actually really beautiful. And it makes a lot of sense. I also do a reading in between my past life readings where you're able to see what it is that before you passed away back then, what were you feeling for that person? What was that person feeling for you? On the basis of those cards, that's how I'm able to determine in this lifetime why this person is in your life and why are you so affected by this person. So keep that in mind. That is also something that I do. That's past life readings. And yeah, you can reach out to me. And I only recommend this for those people that are actually, like I just talked about kind of the symptoms in a way. If you really can't stop thinking about this person, and if you feel this strange energetic connection with them, where you just can't stop, I can look into that for you. But if you feel that this is just an infatuation, or this is just a lustful thing, a phase that's going to come and go, then no, this is not that connection. So past lives are very different. There's an intense connection where you can't break away from this person. That's how crazy these connections are. As a human being, it's difficult to handle it, but on a soul level, your soul's perfectly fine with it. Your soul recognizes their soul. All right. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening to me talk. I usually don't talk as much, but I wanted to explain to you guys that I do things like that. A lot of people have been asking, what's my email address? It is in the description box below as well. And have a look on the banner when you go to my page, which is actually the YouTube page. Just on the top banner, I actually do have my complete email address right there. It's in big, bold letters. All right, Leos, you guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you again next month. All right then, bye now.